Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest. Been a minute since I've been on. It's funny, I took off it was last week, I think. Just took a week off of pipe smoking and came back to it the beginning of this week, and we had a really windy day outside, and I was chooching on my pipe, trying to get the flavor out of it because it was so windy, and then I would give myself tongue bites, so I had to go on top of being a week off, and I had to go several more days off to get rid of the tongue bite because I had it pretty good. I'm drinking in my Distinguished Gentleman cup today some mint medley tea, and I am smoking Mixture 79 in my little Rat Rays goblin, complimentaries of John from Average John. Thank you. And I think my verdict's still out on this one. I really liked it. Well, I liked it the first time, and I think I'm going to like it when I'm done with this bowl. But I think it's one of those blends that it gets better as it goes. So when I first light it up, it's not the best to me. Tiny little pipe though. It's funny, the bowl is a regular size, but with that short little bitty stem, if you notice, I'm not using my regular Zippo to light it with because the Zippo burned my eyebrows off, and that's a lot of burning. So, but guys, I was just cracking up. I was watching some videos while I went through the first part of the bowl, and this Ukraine thing is just, all political slants aside, has just been captivating to me as ex-military, and I wasn't in a Green Beret or anything like that, but from being in the military, all I want to do is go fight, I'll be honest with you. And so I'm keeping a pretty close eye on it. But I had to crack up because I just got on watching a video of Ukrainian farmers with their tractors pulling out, I'm sure you've seen by now, but pulling out armored troop carriers and tanks and everything else and towing them home. And it was funny to watch in the beginning, right? What's even funnier is the video I just watched, and I'll try to remember to put the link in here in the bucket, but this video that's all this video is of different farmers dragging these vehicles back to their places, and these guys by halfway through the one video are just cracking up. You can just hear it in their voices. They're like, can you believe this? We're towing a Russian tank home. And it's one of those things of this war is an absolute horrible thing on both sides of the fence. I mean, you've got on one side you got Ukrainians who are trying to live freedom, live the freedom that they're allowed, and on the other side you've got Russian soldiers that are told go do this or die, and so it's a rough thing. But in the middle of all this, to hear these guys just with their guttural laughter of, can you believe what we're doing right now? It is pretty fun to watch. So I had a question for you guys, not about Ukraine. So I came back to smoke today, and I decided I didn't like the first mixture I put in, the first blend I put in. So I set that pipe aside. I grabbed another pipe, and I put a different blend in. And my question is, do you guys do that? Do you find that sometimes it's like, you know what? This isn't hitting me, or this is the first time I've smoked it, I don't even want to finish it. And set that aside or dump it out. Do you set it aside and smoke another pipe? Do you finish that pipe? Do you dump it out and put another blend in? I'm just curious what you guys do. I just had a talk with my wife yesterday, day before yesterday, about, you know, I'm really starting to narrow in what I want of the pipe smoking. And as much as I can appreciate the guys that are the connoisseurs, I'm not one. I know I talked about it. This was struggling a little bit. I know I talked about it in my, I think it was my last video, about how, you know, I just want a blend that I don't have to think about, you know, and smoke it. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really feeling, I'm really happy I've come to that point, because I struggled there for a little while, which is just a complete opposite of what pipe smoking is about, right? I mean, pipe smoking is about relaxing and enjoying the moment. And if you're struggling through it, you know, in the beginning I was struggling through the fact that I had to keep relighting and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and it was frustrating until somebody told me, hey, enjoy the experience. It's going to go out. That's all part of it, you know. Once I got to that point, it really opened me up. And then I got to the point where, you know, getting through the challenges and picking out the different flavors brought me to that next point of, okay, now I understand what guys are saying. You know, when I have a hay note, or when they say that, you know, this has got a rum topping taste to it. And now I'm come to the point where I'm like, you know what, that was fun, but now it's time to narrow some things down, get a good solid rotation going, and start working on deep silver. So yeah, I'm in a good place right now when it comes to smoking pipe, and I'm looking forward to what comes next. So, but yeah, just if you guys think about it, like I said, I'll try to put a link on the Ukrainian thing if you need a good laugh. But let me know below. Let me know in your comments. What do you do if you come across the blend, you light it up, and it wasn't what you're expecting or what you're wanting at that moment? I'm kind of curious to find out. So until next time, guys, I hope you're all doing well. You take care.